Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Pink Flamingo. I am a tarot reader and also an intuitive reader. And in today's reading, we're going to be covering your career and love messages for the week of May 18 to May 24, 2025. Make sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Hit the bell notification so that we stay connected. So I already did a shuffle, and now we're going to just get into your reading. I'm going to be pulling 5 cards for your career, 5 cards for your love messages. So let's get started, Aquarius. Okay. First card I get is the Moon reverse. Conscientious, clarity, calmness, regaining composure, release of fear. Okay, so this is a good card in my opinion. I feel like there was a lot of fear at one point. Specifically, I'm getting there was some kind of fear of job loss. And now I think things are picking back up and well. And I think you're not as scared anymore. You don't have that fear anymore. You have more clarity. I think your finances are, your career and finances are going well. That's what I get. All right. Next, I'm getting 5 of Pentacles, upright, insecure, hardship, poverty, financial loss, worry, need. Yeah, I think like in the back of your mind, you're always going to have that worry and you're always going to have some sort of like right now, I think like the economy isn't that going that well. So I feel like this is more not like career, but I feel like if you have any investments, I think there was some sort of a loss in investments of some sort, but it just, be careful of that. I don't think that has anything to do with career though. So that's what that is. But yeah, I think you're always gonna have that worry, it's always gonna be in the back of your mind, but I think for now you should be good. Okay, next we have the 6 of Wands reversed. Destroyed, failure, doubt, discredit, ignored, lack of confidence. Yeah, I feel like if you're looking for a new job, you lack confidence. You feel like your resume keeps getting rejected. You feel like you keep getting back those emails that say, sorry, we found someone who's better fit for the role. But don't let that discourage you. I think that you need to be creative in how you reach out to employers. Maybe go visit in the office. Like in this day and age, everything's computerized. I think it's important to stand out differently. Maybe call them, right? Or find out where their headquarters are and go talk to them. I don't know. I mean, I'm just giving some examples. I think you just have to be more creative and not get discouraged, Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Next we have the 9 of Wands upright. Courage, persistence, test of faith, maintaining boundary strength. Yeah, I think you're definitely gonna be optimistic, but you're gonna be told no a lot, right? That's just how it is. With the job markets, you're gonna be told no a lot, and finally someone's gonna tell you yes. And I think you're gonna really have to be persistent and know that even if you keep getting rejected, it's fine. And like I've been there, so I understand you very well. Like I've been rejected a lot, and finally somebody told me yes. But yeah, it's hard. Like you can't be let down, because a lot of times you can't take it personally. I feel like if you take it personally, you'll never get anywhere. And I feel like now everything's computerized and you're going to have like 100 rejection emails before one says, okay, let's call you for an interview. Everything's like with robots now. So don't take it personally, Aquarius. All right. Okay. So next we have, okay. Next we have the 8 of Wands reverse. Delays, frustration, panic, slowdown, problems ahead, miscommunication. Yeah. The message that I'm getting here is that there's a lot of delays which cause a lot of miscommunication. I feel like you are like, even at work, I feel like a lot of things might seem like they're falling through because of just delays. People aren't getting back to you in time if you have questions, so it's causing panic. And like, just the message I'm getting for you is look for ways to work around that. If people aren't getting to you in an email, call them, or go see them in person. I feel like if anything to expedite the delays, or find out what the delay is about. That way you'll alleviate your frustrations. That's what I'm getting for you. And if you're looking for another job and if there's a slowdown, it's not your fault, right? It just means that there's something. Don't take it personally. There's just something at the company that maybe hiring got pushed back. Maybe the budget's not there. Don't feel discouraged, Aquarius. All right, so that's my career reading for you. Next, we're going to get to the love reading. If you enjoyed it so far, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure that you're subscribed. All right, so your love reading. We have King of Swords upright, precise, articulate, truthful, disciplined, honest, mental clarity, authority. I think that you're like really articulate, and I think you're very like, I'm getting a lot of fire here and air. I think you're gonna be like, in an unpredictable way, you're gonna meet somebody like completely new. I don't know why I see you with an Aries. That's the sign I'm getting. I feel like this is about like, this is a singles read, of course. I feel like this is gonna be you with an Aries. I don't know. I specifically get an Aries. I don't know why. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords upright, nightmares, anxiety, overwhelm, worry, fear, depression, insomnia, trauma, despair. Yeah, I feel like currently, even if you're not single, you might be in a really unhappy union that's causing all this. You're getting nightmare, anxiety, you're overwhelmed. Strength, compassion, completion, optimism, suffering. I think you have to maintain positivity. Like, nothing bad ever stays bad. Everything kind of turns around. So you are gonna have change. You have to just have hope and meditate and be positive, and good things will come. I know it's kind of cheesy for me to say, but that's just the truth. Like, nothing bad lasts, everything fades. So just keep that in mind, Aquarius, that even if you're in a bad situation, it'll work itself out. If you're in a bad union, things will improve. And if you're single, things will improve as well. Okay, next we have Temperance, upright, balance, harmony, moderation, patience, purpose, finding meaning, being sensible. Yeah, I definitely think you're going to find your harmony. I don't think things are going to stay like this card right here. You're not going to be down in the dumps for long. If you're having a bad moment, it's not going to last. Things will make a positive turnaround. This is the Suit of Wands. So you're going to have a lot of hot, wild, unpredictable, energetic situations. It's going to be fire, it's creative. It helps us cook food or build tools, or it could be destructive. So it's kind of like you choose whatever you want to do with this. If you do meet someone great, it's up to you, like where you want it to go. But yeah, that's what it says. It says to be patient. Okay. And then I have the Six of Cups reverse, experience, cynical, carelessness, unforgiving. I think your problem, Aquarius, is that you are unforgiving, but that's not really like the best quality to have. You kind of have to be open to find someone, right? So constantly being unforgiving and remembering. I feel like you're the type to remember every single detail, every single bad thing that someone did, over and over and over and over, and it kind of replayed in your mind, and it's not a good quality to have, because it's just gonna be the same thing over and over and over again. I definitely think that you need to let go of it, let go of that thinking, because it's always going to translate into a new relationship as well. So if you're unforgiving, you're going to have a hard time, because most relationships have problems that arise. If you're constantly unforgiving, you're constantly going to be miserable, I think. I don't know. It depends what they did, right? But if it's like little things here and there, like that don't matter, then I don't know. I just think that it's not a good quality to have, unfortunately. You need to have that forgiving quality to make things work, I think. Movement, balance, solutions, harmony, healing, empathy. Yeah. Okay, fourth. And then so final card is we have the Seven of Pentacles upright, planning, progress, reflection, investment, results, long-term vision. Yeah, you have long-term vision. I think you're just more, honestly, you're kind of more focused at this time on your career. And that's just truly what I'm seeing here. I think like your relationships, honestly, in the past didn't really work too well because you were so career driven. That's what I get. And I feel like you either have to find someone who's just as this. So this is you, and you have to find another person who's like this in order to understand you. That's what I get, Aquarius. Honestly, that's the gist of it. Yeah, that's their long-term vision. Anyways, so let me know if any of this resonated. Drop a comment if this resonated. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and make sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. I'll see you in my next video, Aquarius. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a nice week. Bye.